पे अटेंशन। हाँ, वेरी सिंपल चैप्टर, तो पढ़ाने का भी जरूरत नहीं, इतना सिंपल है, आपको खुद समझ जाओगे। What is it? What influence is circulation? So you all guys know human beings have a open circulatory system. No. आप चिवड़े में लाडू बैठे हो, ओके? किंगडम एनिमलिया में एक आइडिया मैंने डिस्कस किया था आपके साथ कि what is the difference between an open system and a closed system. Just to recap, कि what is a closed circulatory system? Then in a closed circulatory system there is a pumping organ. Yes. What is the pumping organ called, bachcho? Heart. As the heart will contract, it will pump the circulatory fluid into a blood vessel, which is called as the artery. So artery is a blood vessel that will carry the blood away from the heart into a particular organ. Okay. So for every specific organ, there is a specific artery. So if you have a liver, it will have a hepatic artery. For the kidneys, there will be a renal artery. So the job of the artery is to carry the blood away from the heart towards a particular organ, and it is a blood vessel of a larger diameter. It's a blood vessel of a larger diameter. So as soon as it enters into an organ, it will break up, and it will result in the formation of smaller blood vessels, which are called as the arterioles. Okay? And then these arterioles will reach the cellular level. Okay? Organ के अंदर arterioles है, अब arterioles कहाँ जा रहे हैं? Cellular level. So there they break up, and they will result in the formation of the blood vessels with the thinnest diameter, okay, which are called as the capillaries. And now the capillaries will unite and will result in the formation of venules. Capillaries will unite to form venules, and these venules will then unite and they will result in the formation of a vein that will carry the blood back to the heart. Okay? So you got arteries, arterioles, capillaries, venules, and the vein. The vein is carrying the blood back into the heart. Okay? So what is interesting to see over here is there is liters of blood in your body. Okay? Say on an average 5 to 6 liters of blood. But not a single drop of blood is directly leaking out of your vessels. Okay? जैसे कि अगर आपका घर है या फिर फ्लैट है तो ना वॉल्स के थ्रू प्लम्बिंग की पाइपलाइंस जा रही। ये लोग बोलते हैं ना कि हमारे घर में कंसील्ड पाइपलाइंस है। पुराने जमाने में पाइपलाइंस बाहर दिखती थी, लेकिन अभी वो वॉल के अंदर ही पाइपलाइंस होती है। But does the water leak out of it? No. So the water is flowing through your entire house. But does it leak out? No. So similarly, there is liters and liters of blood in our body. Does it leak out? No. It is always flowing through what? Closed vessels. What the point? That is why if these closed vessels rupture, फट जाती, and the blood comes out, you say hemorrhage हो गया. If it is occurring in the brain, you say brain hemorrhage. So बचपन में मेरे को लगता था ब्लड तो है ही ना अपने बॉडी में, तो ब्रेन हेमरेज क्यों बोलते हैं ये लोग? ब्रेन में ब्लड गया, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता था ब्रेन में तो ब्लड है ही ना, फिर मुझे बाद में पता चला कि ब्रेन में ब्लड होता है लेकिन वो क्लोज आर्टरीज और कैपिलरीज और वेन्स के थ्रू फ्लो होते रहता है। जिस दिन हाई ब्लड प्रेशर की वजह से एक हाथ ब्लड वेसल रप्चर हो जाती है तब वो ब्लड बाहर आके न्यूरॉन के कांटेक्ट में आके न्यूरॉन्स को मार सकता है। इसलिए लोग बोलते हैं क्या हो गया, ब्रेन हैमरेज हो गया, ब्रेन का टिश्यू डेड हो गया, ब्रेन स्ट्रोक आ गया, ऐसा। I hope you got my point. Because the cells in the blood do not come in direct contact in our system most of the time. I hope you got my point. Okay. Now what is happening, guys, is these are the cells, and they are sad. Why are they sad? You know why are they sad? Brugu, you know why they sad? No? Because सारा खाना पीना जो है किसके अंदर है? ब्लड के अंदर, कैपिलरीज के अंदर, और सेल्स और ब्लड डायरेक्ट कांटेक्ट में नहीं आ रहे। What my point? So the capillaries say, "Do not fear, I am here. I am made up of squamous epithelium." I am made up of what? Squamous epithelium. And squamous epithelium is a diffusion boundary. It will allow the diffusion of water, gases, glucose, amino acid, sodium, potassium, wo. So can I say there is a new liquid that is produced? Yes. Is it blood or is it a liquid derived from the blood? Liquid derived from the blood. Okay, it is having more number of nutrients and it is having less number of waste. Now can I say the cells are getting bathed in that particular fluid? Yes. Cells ये fluid में अंघोल कर रहे हैं। जैसे तुम लोग में से कुछ ही जन ने किया सुबह सुबह ऐसा, समझा ना मेरा बात? कुछ ही जन ने अंघोल किया है, ठीक है? तुम्हारे चेहरे देख के समझ में आ रहा है। तो what is this liquid called? This liquid is called, this is called what? Lymph. Very good, wrong answer. It is called interstitial fluid. Now this called interstitial fluid or the tissue fluid. Okay? So the tissue fluid has more amount of nutrients and a very less amount of waste. Now are the cells happy or sad? Happy. See, they're happy. Cells have become happy. Okay. Now as the cell will start using the nutrients, the cell will put the waste into the fluid. Yes or no? Yes. As a result of which, now the interstitial fluid will be the same or its composition will change? Composition will change. Now it will show the presence of more number of waste and less number of nutrients. It will have more number of waste and less number of nutrients. Now it is called as the lymph or the lymphatic fluid. I hope you got my point. Yes. So it is like this. Okay, you are a cell and you are taking a shower under the shower. So the water that is coming out, is it dirty water or clean water? Clean water. Now as soon as you take a bath, the water becomes dirty. Now that dirty water is lymph, and the shower water is interstitial fluid. Now that dirty water is lymph. Now will the lymph go back into the same shower? No. Or is a separate drainage system? So will this lymph go back into the blood capillaries? No. There has to be a separate drainage system. And school में ये वाला point लोग miss करते हैं. समझे ना मेरे बात? Usually मिस कर देते बोलने से अच्छा वो आपके वो लेवल पे वो लोग सिर्फ यही बात करते हैं कि circulatory system consists of heart, blood vessels and the blood. लेकिन ये कौन सी सिस्टम है? ड्रेनेज सिस्टम है. फिर कहीं एक लाइन दिया रहता है कि lymph is a colorless fluid having waste. What my point? But now you need to have that idea. Okay, what is the lymph? But do you understand what is the lymph? So the next question is, will the lymph go back into the same blood capillaries? No. There has to be a separate drainage system to deliver the lymph or drain the lymph out? Drain the lymph out. Got my point? Yes. That is why always remember that the human circulatory system, consists of the blood vascular system. It consists of the blood vascular system. What is the job of the blood vascular system? To deliver gases and nutrients up to the cells. So for that, it will require a strong muscular pumping organ. And that strong muscular pumping organ is called as the heart. And it will require pipelines, which are called as the blood vessels. Then it will require a liquid. That liquid will be called as the blood. But the story does not end over here, because there is formation of the Gandu fluid, drainage wala fluid, and that is which fluid? Lymphatic fluid. So you also see the presence of another system which is called as the lymphatic system, which consists of a fluid called as the lymph, which has more amount of waste, less amount of nutrients, no red blood cells. It has no red blood cells. What about everyone? Give me yes or no? Yes. Now what will happen to the lymph? See, this lymph will be collected. This lymph will be collected by some blind capillaries. Blind मतलब आंधड़ा. दो टाइप के अंधे होते हैं मालूम? एक आंखों से और एक दिमाग से. ठीक है, ये एक तीसरा टाइप का आंधड़ा है. Look at this blood capillary. Is it blind or open at both ends? Open. But look at this capillary. Is it open at both ends or closed at one end? Closed. So this reminds me of blind sac pattern that I had studied in Hydra. एक ही ओपनिंग है, दूसरे साइड क्या है? क्लोज्ड है. तो यहाँ पे एक ही ओपनिंग है, दूसरे साइड क्या है? क्लोज्ड है. वहां से वो लिम्फ को क्या करता है? कलेक्ट करता है, और इस कैपिलरी को बोलते हैं लिम्फैटिक कैपिलरीज. क्या कहते हैं उसको? पूछ लो. लिम्फैटिक कैपिलरीज. And what do the lymphatic capillaries do? They collect the lymphatic fluids. Okay. Now these lymphatic capillaries will unite and they will form the lymphatic vessels, which will unite to form the lymphatic ducts. And these lymphatic ducts will open into the veins. So the lymph will be drained back into the blood. अरे ये तो हमारी सोसाइटी की स्विमिंग पूल जैसा है. हाँ, उसमें जो पानी रहता है ना, वो हमारा जीतू उसी पानी को बार-बार यूज करते रहता है. वो क्या करता है? उसको पानी निकालता है स्विमिंग पूल से, फिर कुछ देर मशीन रहती है उसमें से डाल के फिर से उसी स्विमिंग पूल पे पानी आते रहता है. तो मैंने पूछा जीतू सबका गंदा पानी कोई छोटे बच्चे सुसु भी करते रहेंगे, फिर उसका क्या करने का? तो सर टेंशन न बोले, वो हमारे यहाँ पे फिल्टर है, वो क्या करते रहता है? उसको फिल्टर करते रहता है. तो मेरा सवाल ये है बच्चों कि ये अभी जो लिम्फ है उसके अंदर बैक्टीरिया भी तो हो सकते हैं, है कि नहीं? पैथोजन भी हो सकते हैं, डेड सेल्स भी हो सकते हैं. कभी अगर किसी को कैंसर है तो कैंसरस सेल्स भी हो सकते हैं. हो सकते हैं कि हो सकते हैं. ये कहाँ जाएगा? और फिर वही फिर से ड्रेन हो जाएगा. आया ना? ऐसा होना कि नको होना? नको होना. So on the lymphatic vessels, I see the presence of small kidney-shaped organs which are called as the lymphatic nodes. What do you call them? Lymphatic nodes. These are the chotu police chowkis. What are they, bachlo? Chotu police chowkis, which will filter the lymph. Which will filter the lymph. Matlab, if I look into the lymphatic nodes, I will see the presence of a connective tissue which is like a sieve, which is like a chalni. It will catch the dead cells, it will catch this, it will catch that, and it has got powerful white blood cells. These white blood cells will do phagocytosis of the dead cells and the bacteria. So by the time the lymph drains back into the blood, it is having less pathogens. It has been filtered. Of what? Metabolic waste? Not metabolic waste. Removal of metabolic waste is the job of your kidney. Not metabolic waste, not cellular waste, not metabolic waste, not nitrogenous waste. That is the job of your kidney. It will filter your blood of what? Debris, cellular katsara, dead cells, pathogens like bacteria, cancer cells. उसके अंदर lymph node के अंदर white blood cells की होगी मारा मारी. समझा ना मेरा बात? Did you get my point? Yes. This lymphatic nodes, they are in a large number found in your armpits, groin region. Groin is the place where we wear our pants. Okay? वो region में, jock region जिसको बोलते हैं, pelvic region वहाँ पे ज़्यादा होते हैं. Okay? ये secondary lymphatic organs माने जाते हैं. Okay? आपके बॉडी में दो और मेन पार्ट्स है जो मैं बोलता हूँ पुलिस हेडक्वार्टर्स है. उनका नाम है थाइमस. उसका नाम क्या है? थाइमस. और बोन मैरो. क्या नाम है उसका? बोन मैरो. दो है मेन पुलिस हेडक्वार्टर्स. यहाँ पे सब आईपीएस ऑफिसर्स बैठे रहते हैं. ये प्राइमरी क्या है? प्राइमरी ऑर्गन्स है, डिफेंस वाले. और वैसी पूरी बॉडी में ना छोटी छोटी क्या है? पुलिस चौकी. अभी विश्राम का हेडक्वार्टर रहेगा कि पुलिस चौकी रहेगी? चलो पुलिस चौकी. शांगली हेडक्वार्टर्स रहेगा. तो वैसी छोटी छोटी क्या है बच्चों? हेडक्वार्टर. नहीं चौकी है बेटा. तो अपना मौसम में रहती है. हाँ, कभी हमारे भी मौसम में आया करो. हाँ, छोटी छोटी क्या रहती है लोग? पुलिस चौकी रहती है. क्या नाम है पुलिस चौकी का? लिम्फेटिक नोड. जैसे बहुत से अलग अलग पुलिस चौकी है. और पॉइंट, इनका जॉब क्या है? लिम्फ को फिल्टर करना. किससे? सेलुलर डेब्री, पैथोजन से, कैंसरस सेल से. इसलिए बच्चों अगर किसी को कैंसर होता है ना, तो वन ऑफ द symptoms that a person shows of a cancer that is spreading is the swelling of the lymphatic nodes. Lymph adenopathy. थोड़ा सा lymphatic क्या होता है बच्चों? Swelling हो जाता है. क्यों? lymph nodes का क्या होता है? Swelling होता है. क्यों? कि जब कैंसर से जा रहे हैं वहां पे, उसको कैच किया जाएगा कि नहीं? लड़ाई झगड़े होंगे कि नहीं? वो लड़ाई झगड़े में lymphatic nodes का साइज क्या होगा? बढ़ जाएगा. तो the doctor will do biopsy. Biopsy मतलब tissue examination of the lymphatic node, and then he'll see whether it is having those cancerous cells and confirm the spread of that particular cancer. So maybe if the cancerous tumor is in the breast and none of the lymphatic nodes are swollen, it is stage 1. The cancer is not spreading. But what if it has come to the axillary part? Okay, then it can reach the lower abdominal organs. It can go to your bone. It can go anywhere. So we'll see that now it is no longer a breast cancer. It is a spreading type now. It is spreading here and there. You got my point? So you will come across lymph in your medical studies quite a lot. Lymphatic nodes, okay, will be a part of your curriculum in detail, where they are located and all that. But if you understand the general idea that I want to build up over here, got my point? Okay. So I can summarize it like the lymphatic system is made up of lymph. It is made up of lymphatic capillaries, the lymphatic vessels, the lymphatic ducts, and you have got the lymphatic nodes. Give me yes or no, guys? Yes. Saroje, सबको समझ में आया मैं क्या क्या बोला हूँ? हाँ, तो let's बढ़े आगे. In your body, guys, like this is Sujal now. Okay, grown up Sujal. And this is his big heart. Sujal, you want me to write any letters, alphabets inside? Not yet? Not yet? Okay. Should I write medial? Single? No? Okay. So, look at this. There is a big lymphatic duct on your left side, which drains the lymph from the entire body. Okay? Except the right upper part, for which there is another lymphatic duct. So there are two main big lymphatic ducts. One is called the left lymphatic duct, and the other is the right lymphatic duct. So who are the two main ducts, guys?
Left lymphatic duct and right lymphatic duct.
Left lymphatic duct and the right lymphatic duct. What do they collect? Lymph. And where will they drain the lymph into? They will drain it into the left and the right subclavian, which will ultimately give to the superior vena cava that will go into the heart. ये सब आप पढ़ोगे फर्स्ट ईयर मेडिसिन में, अगर आप कुछ अभी पढ़ोगे तो तब मिलेगा वो सब. समझा मेरी बात? कैसे वो जाता है किसकी तरफ? हार्ट की. सो लिम्फ क्या हो गया? ड्रेन हो गया किसके अंदर? हार्ट में. समझा मेरा बात? क्या नहीं समझा? तो मुझे तुम लोगों ने वो कभी हाथी पैर के पेशेंट को देखा? हाथी पैर, एलिफेंटियासिस, जिसको फिलेरियासिस भी बोलते हैं. आपने वो चैप्टर किया था कौन सा वाला? किंगडम एनिमेलिया. कौन से फाइलम में था वो? वुशेरिया नाम के वो था. प्लैटिहेलमिंथस, राइट? हाँ, प्लैटिहेलमिंथस. लवली प्लैटिहेलमिंथस. अभी तक याद नहीं है. 100 बार याद कर रहा है. ये लोग तो ना हर बॉल के साथ घूमते रहते हैं. अगर टप्पा तिकडे गेला ना ते तिकडे जातात. परत इकडे स्पिन झाला की इकडे येतात. फ्लॅटी, हां फ्लॅटी आहे. अच्छा वो पैसे नहीं बोल रहे. वो बॉल के टप्पे के साथ घूमते हो. समझा? हाँ, क्या है? एस्केलमेंटस है ना? वुशेरिया, रिमेंबर वुशेरिया? उसके जो लार्वे होंगे कहाँ पे आके जमा हो जाएंगे बच्चों? lymphatic capillaries of your leg. So can I say the lymphatic capillaries of your leg will get blocked? So will the lymph be able to drain now, or will it get accumulated? So what will happen to the size of your leg? I hope you got my point, everybody. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So did you get an overview, an idea of the lymphatic system?
Yes.
Give me yes or no?
Yes.
Lymphatic system is for drainage of the lymph. And यही lymph बार-बार ब्लड में जाते रहता है. तो ओवरऑल आपका ब्लड का वॉल्यूम क्या होगा? सेम होगा आपके स्विमिंग पूल के जैसा. वही पानी बार-बार फिल्टर होके क्या आ रहा है कुछ लोग? फिर से it's becoming a part of your blood circulatory system. Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay. So here, let us begin a study of what would you look? The human blood. Okay. Study of blood is called bloodology. क्या बोलते उसको? Bloodology. Short है. Bloodology. रक्तology क्या बोलेंगे उसको? What will study of human blood called? It's called hematology. Hematologist. One of my students, Dr. Karan Kale, is a hematologist, oncologist. I'm not that old. Mustafa is a liar. Okay, he just keeps on telling everywhere I become old. Okay. But that's all lies. Don't believe them. Okay. What is hematologist oncologist? That doesn't mean I am very old. It means that he is very young. Okay. So when you say he's a hematologist oncologist, hematologist, oncologist. So he's a cancer specialist of the human blood. तो hematologist, उसके ऊपर से oncologist, कितना पढ़ाई किया है, क्या बोल रहा है? करना है आपने को भी? उसमें भी हाँ बोल रहे कोई बात छोड़ेंगे नहीं, बात नहीं छोड़ेंगे। हाँ सर आपके साथ वो नेता के रहते ना कर्मचारी लोग वैसे, ठीक है? तो कहाँ थे हम लोग गाइस? So what is the study of human blood called? How will you define the human blood? Tell me. I have defined it in your previous chapter. It's a specialized connective tissue. I had said it's a fluid connective tissue. You remember that point?
Yes.
The human blood is a fluid connective tissue. Okay? And the NCERT is mentioned that it is a, what would you know? It's a fluid connective tissue, specialized one. What time मैंने आपको एक बात बताई थी कि what is the origin of the human blood? Is it ectodermal, mesodermal, or endodermal? Meso. Why is it meso? It's a connective tissue. So every connective tissue is mesodermal in origin. So even the human blood is mesodermal in origin. So what is the specialty of a connective tissue? It has cells, it has got fibers, it has got matrix. I told you that every connective tissue will show the presence of what? Cells. It will have fibers and it will have matrix. Except the blood. In the case of the blood, the fibers are absent and the matrix got replaced by a liquid which is called as plasma. So in the plasma the cells are floating. In the plasma the cells are floating. Alaksha? So who is the matrix part of your blood? Plasma. Are the fibers present?
No.
So blood is an example of a connective tissue where the fibers are absent. Give yes or no?
Yes.
And who is replacing the matrix?
Plasma.
Plasma is replacing the matrix. Okay? कोड है उसको भी मालूम है, मैं नहीं पूछूंगा, मेरे को भी मालूम है नहीं पूछना, तो वो दोनों आपस में बात करके सेटल कर लेते हैं। तो एक था, अच्छा, what is the color of human blood?
Red.
Red. What is the color of oxygenated blood? Bright red. What is the color of deoxygenated blood? Dull red. What my point? What is the taste of the human blood? Sweet. The food and blood is both salty. ठीक है, स्कूल में शेवड़ी बोला जाता है, मालूम है क्या? ये बोलते हैं। तो दिखने में शेवड़ी होता है, वो क्या है? बना करके शीशी करते हैं, मालूम है क्या? So the taste of the human blood is salty. It is viscous, gaढ़ा, heavier than water. On an average, the human adult male has about 5 to 6 liters of blood. How much?
5 to 6 liters.
It is slightly more in a male than in a female. Got my point? So males have more blood as compared to an average female. Why so? तू तो मत बोल रहा, तू तो कब से मत बोल पा रहा, वो एक आध को हड्डी कड़ी पकड़ के दे दी इधर ही, क्या रॉक बॉटम बोलते ना सोच लो, है ना? वैसे कोई दे नहीं यहाँ पे देखो, ठीक है? See, the hormonal reason for that, guys, is this is something extra what I am telling you. That in the case of males, We release a hormone called respectfully now testosterone. Nating the name respectfully. What is it called? Testosterone. It's a primary male sex hormone. What is it called? Testosterone. It will act on your kidneys. Kidneys will release a hormone called EPO, erythropoietic factor, and that will act on your bone marrow cells, and that will help in the production of more blood. So who has got more amount of testosterone? So who's hemopoiesis? Hemopoiesis, but the formation of blood will be more in the case of males. Okay? So some athletes, you know athletes? Yes. They are known to take performance enhancing drugs. They take what? Performance enhancing drugs like EPO, like erythropoietin, that will increase their blood RBC formation. As a result of which, what will happen? Their muscles will not get fatigued easily. They will get more amount of oxygen. It will enhance their performance. One of the legendary cyclists, Lance Armstrong, आपने सुना होगा कि नहीं पता नहीं उसका नाम. Okay, 7 to 8 time Tour de France winner in America. He used to dope himself with that EPO. Doping, cheating with a drug. It's called doping. Just like you do doping in your tests. इधर भी हाँ किया उसने. तो कहाँ थे उनको? कोई पॉपुलर नहीं हो रहा. ठीक है? Okay? Understood. चलो. Are we clear up to here, everybody?
Yes.
Okay. So it's mesodermal origin. It's a fluid connective tissue. Okay. So now let's do a vein puncture. क्या करेंगे? Vein puncture. Not an arterial puncture. आप लोग बाल्टी भर के ब्लड लीजिए. आप लोगों से एक टेस्ट ट्यूब भर के ब्लड लीजिए. तो किसको पंक्चर करेंगे? वेन. वेन से ब्लड को विथड्रॉ किया, उसको सेंट्रीफ्यूज किया, उसको सेटल किया. किसको सेटल किया? ब्लड. एंड पता है? At the bottom of the test tube will settle down. Who? Cells called RBC. Okay? Somewhere in the middle, you have a buffy colored coat, and that will be your white blood cells and the blood platelets. And the rest of your test tube will be filled with a straw colored, pale yellow. Straw, you know straw? What खाते भी होंगे straw बच्चों? Straw, yellow colored. नहीं? You guys eat, right? No? Who eats that? Cows eat that. You're not supposed to eat that. Okay? In our place you call it penda. I don't know what you call it. Paint, you call it paint? Okay. वो yellow color रहता है ना? नहीं मालूम नहीं देखो. अरे? जी. Maggi noodles. So human blood. What is the process of formation of human blood called? Hemopoiesis. What is the study of human blood called? Hematology. And the blood consists of two parts. The liquid part of the blood is called plasma, and you have got the cells which are called as the formed elements. Why are they called formed elements? Because they are formed at some other place and then they are released in the blood. Inside the blood, their formation does not take place. Does the McDonald's unit make their own burger? it just assembles it with you. You know that? No? वो लोग है ना, अलग से उनका पैटी रहती है, अलग से जो पका हुआ वो हाफ कुक्ड नगेट्स आता है उनका, सब कुछ आता है रेडी. वो लोग सिर्फ उसको क्या करते हैं, जो लोग असेंबल करते हैं ब्लड. आई होप यू गॉट माय पॉइंट. तो सिमिलरली ये रेड ब्लड सेल कहीं और बन के आ रहा है, व्हाइट ब्लड सेल कहीं और बन के आ रहा है, ब्लड प्लेटलेट्स कहीं और बन के आ रहे हैं, और जब वो मिक्सचर बनता है तो उसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, ब्लड. समझा? तो क्या ब्लड के अंदर वो सेल्स बन रहे हैं, कहीं और बन के उधर आ रहे हैं? हाँ. एंड these are about 45% of your blood, and the plasma is about 55%. Okay, kids? And these formed elements include three. That is erythrocytes, leukocytes, thrombocytes. That is the red blood cells, white blood cells, and your blood, what was your platelets. Okay? So what are the three? Erythrocytes, leukocytes, thrombocytes, RBCs, WBCs, and the blood platelets. Clear, everybody? Okay. The plasma is what I mentioned? Straw color. Straw color means it is pale yellow in color. And it is made up of 90 to 92% what would you know? Water. It is made up of 6 to 8% plasma proteins, and 3% you have what would you know what? Others. Okay? And these others include what? These others include organic molecules, then it includes the inorganic salts, it includes the hormones, wastes, etc. Okay? Our focus right now will be on what, Vichalo? Plasma proteins. There was a PYQ, name of the protein and the function. So one of the protein is albumin, whose function is osmotic potential of the blood. Then you have got globulin, which is a defense protein. Then you have fibrinogen, which is a clotting factor, and many more which you know. Like one of them is heparin, which is an anticoagulant. Okay? So let us see what I mentioned over there. I said that the albumin is responsible for maintaining your osmotic potential. मतलब क्या osmotic potential maintain करना? See what you. अच्छा, you know from your school osmosis, water moves from hypo to hyper. Hypo, that is dilute, hyper, that is concentrated. Okay. So this is a blood cell, and this is the blood. Okay, and this blood cell, this cell, blood cell बोले कोई दूसरा body का cell. Okay, what will have? It will have proteins. So definitely it will have some concentration, solute concentration. So it has its own osmotic potential which is high, and I'll call it as hypertonic. के सेल है, सेल के अंदर क्या है? साइटोप्लाज्म है, साइटोप्लाज्म की अंदर प्रोटीन्स है, और वो प्रोटीन्स की वजह से उस सेल के अंदर क्या है चलो एक ऑस्मोटिक पोटेंशियल है, वो खुद क्या है हाइपरटोनिक। तो ऑस्मोसिस के रूल के हिसाब से क्या होना चाहिए बच्चों, ये ब्लड के अंदर का वाटर शुड एंटर इनटू द सेल्स, give me a yes or no, yes. And ultimately this cell will increase in size, it will swell, and finally the cell will what will burst. But this doesn't happen in your body. This doesn't happen because there are many reasons. One of the reason is your blood gets filled with a protein which is called what bachalo? Albumin. Albumin is the most abundant plasma protein. More than 50% of your plasma protein is what? Albumin. इतना high concentration में कौन? Albumin. तो जिसकी वजह से albumin की वजह से आपके blood अभी dilute हो जाएगा कि उसके पास भी osmotic potential आ जाएगा. Osmotic potential उसके पास भी आ जाएगा. It will also become what little bit hypertonic, and both the osmolality will remain the same. So neither the water will enter in or it will go out from the cell. I hope you got my point.
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes. So what does the liver do? Your liver. Sorry. What does your liver do? Bachalo? Your liver will produce. अरे भाई, मेरे को बोलने दो, मेरे को मौका दो यार। आप जैसे विद्वान लोगों को पढ़ाने का मौका तो दो। The liver will produce a protein called albumin and will put it into the blood. So the blood को osmotic potential will increase, and then your cell tissues and your blood को osmotic potential will become the same and will be balanced. What a beautiful thing. You can also have a clinical correlation. ये तो मैंने बोर्ड में पढ़ा, right? Actually, as a doctor, you will get cases where you can relate this. Like, for example, if your patient is having kidney failure, where in his urine he is losing a lot of proteins, उसके यूरिन में से प्रोटीन का क्या हो रहा है, लॉस हो रहा है, तो उसके ब्लड के अंदर अल्ब्यूमिन का क्वांटिटी बढ़ेगा कि कम होगा? कम होगा, हाँ या ना? तो कहने से there will be fluid retention in his tissues, क्योंकि पानी अभी टिश्यूज के अंदर क्या होगा, फ्लो होगा, और टिश्यूज के अंदर पानी क्या होगा, रिटेन होगा. तो यू विल सी हिज बॉडी नॉर्मल और swollen. Eye bags swollen. It's a sign, clinical relation, that there might be kidney failure, and there is a case of albuminuria where there is albumin ka presence in the urine. So you will suggest what? Urine test to correlate your. This is how you study medicine when you go into medicine. Okay? समझा ना मेरा बात? I have got my point.